Hi, Empaths. Welcome back. I'm hoping that you're doing great and getting through Mercury retrograde like a champ, building all kinds of spiritual and energetic muscle, learning as you go. That is our path as empaths. We're not here to punk out when life gets difficult. We're here to stay strong and to hold the light. We're here to hold the light and empower other empaths, other way showers, and help humanity usher in all the different layers and levels of ascension. You may be going through ascension symptoms. You may be fatigued. You may notice that you are feeling a bit off, and that the days seem to just sort of blur. And yeah, many of us are experiencing that. We still continue to have these really vivid dreams. And it appears that we're really working very closely with our ancestors and our guardians, breaking cycles and patterns. We are recalibrating and we are shifting all kinds of paradigms, past, present, and future. And we're doing this in our dreams with our guardians, our angels, our protectors, and the divine beings that we work with. It's really cool. And, if you're not experiencing that yet, I would say brace yourself because I would imagine that it's going to happen soon. So after last week's video, some of you messaged me and said, how do I know what department I'm in? Or how do I get to the right department in my structure so that I'm always aligned and listening and getting the right information to manifest or to access whatever it is I need? So towards the end, I'm going to actually address that question, and we'll actually do a prayer meditation together to make sure that we are always in the right department. So today we're talking about I am frequency. And if you think about I am affirmations, so there's I am affirmations and there's you are affirmations. Both are super effective. I'll get a little clinical for a moment. So if we just look at saying I am, and you say, I am strong, I am good, I am kind, I am loving, those types of affirmations are wonderful for helping you rewire any previous negative self-talk. So if you've ever been a person who is not very kind to yourself and you practice negative thinking, stinking thinking, or negative, you say negative things about yourself, like, oh, I'm so stupid, or I'm such an idiot. If you're one of those people who has done that in the past, part of your journey, would benefit from including I am affirmations that are positive. So I am statements are affirming statements. They're positive and they're in the first person. Okay. Now you are statements, which are third person affirmations, also positive. Those help us rewire the negative comments of third parties, like the judgments and opinions of others that have made us feel badly about ourselves. So if, like, somebody from your past said, you're such an idiot, or you always do this, or you're so this, and it's a negative and it's left an imprint, you are affirmations are going to be super positive and super helpful for you. So you could say something like, I am strong. And then you might say, you are strong. And you might look at yourself in the mirror and say that, or just talk to yourself throughout the day. You are good. You are strong. You got this. You rock. You are perfect. You're amazing. You are getting better and better each and every day. Those are very, very effective and very helpful for you to create new neural paths in your brain, which of course your nervous system is going to correspond and respond to. Okay, so you are affirmations, I am affirmations are really helpful from a clinical perspective, from a cognitive reprogramming perspective, from a nervous system calming perspective. And I strongly encourage you to do those. We're talking about I am frequency. So everything is vibration and frequency. Everything's vibrating at a different frequency. The I am frequency is present and future focused. It's not living in the future in a negative way, because we don't want to be future tripping, right? And we also don't want to live in the past. If we live too much in the past, that can create depression. If we're too in the future, that can create anxiety. However, as a divine spiritual being, dear empath, you do have this ability to dial into your multidimensional beingness and access your future now. Okay. So, not future tripping, but living now in the future, in the sense that you manifest now the way you conceptualize seeing your bright, shiny future, the way you see it looking or feeling, the way you want to experience life, embodying it now. That is I am frequency. So I am frequency is present and future focused. I am frequency is part of your seer energy, empath. Many of you are seers. I would say probably most of you are seers or feelers. Some of you are auditory empaths. You hear, and some of us do all of that, right? Hear, feel, see, the whole shebang. I am frequency is an opportunity for you to see the future and activate it in your now. So when you use I am frequency, it's like you are really opening up a door for your seer gift to be fully activated, fully energized, almost like your seer gift on steroids, because the next step to seeing is actually activating, receiving, and then embodying. Okay. So I am frequency is masculine and feminine. It's not either or, it's both. And it's harmonic balance of divine feminine and divine masculine. It's an amazing frequency for us to begin to activate and to play with. You're being led by the higher self, and the higher self is self-focused in a non-egoic way. Your higher self is leading you into all these beautiful dimensions and having you focus on yourself in beautiful, pristine ways that actually serve the highest good and serve your sacred divine, mission work, the work that you're here to do on this planet as an empath. And of course, that's going to be different for all of us. We all have a different structure. We all work with different ancestors, different angels, different guardians, different beings, and we're all holding a piece of the super puzzle. And as we do our work in our corner of the world, the super puzzle begins to fit and come into place. And we begin to see the master blueprint. And we also understand collectively why we're here for such a time as this. Why were we born for such a time as this? And why are we all awakening and ascending and activating these beautiful ancient codes that have laid dormant for a long time? Why are so many of them coming online now? Why are we embodying these new frequencies? Well, it's because our collective is waking up, and it's our time to shine, empaths. The days of us being in pain and overwhelmed and so energy sensitive that we couldn't get out of bed and we just wanted to stay, we wanted to hide in our cave, and be away from people. Those days are, I don't want to say they're coming to an end, because we always need to go back into the sanctuary of the heart so we can replenish energy. But the days of us being afraid to take the lead and to be way showers, to be leaders, to be pioneers, those days are over. We have been fully activated. We were born for such a time as this. It is our time now to shine and shine the vibe bright, shine our light brightly so that we can help the planet heal. So you are being led by your higher self, and the I am frequency is a future now energy, a future now energy, because future you, get this, empaths, future you is already healed. Future you is already healthy, clear, and peaceful. Future you is happy and embodying the highest forms of light available to you in those beautiful echelons of your structure. So your higher self, for those of you that are ready, is gently, maybe not so gently, pulling you into a deeper knowing of all that you are and all that you're capable of. And instead of being frenzied and anxious and stressed out and overwhelmed by all of the things that are going on in the world that we think are wrong or not good or not helpful to humanity's healing, you are being pulled into dimensions where that bright, shiny new earth already exists. And you are downloading all of the activation codes in that future you experience, bringing them into the present now and activating them here on earth. This is how we are creating new earth. We are embodying new earth first within our own energy. We are allowing our own new frequency to be fully activated, and we are embodying that frequency. We are holding that light here on this planet now. That is how we are first creating new earth. It is being experienced within us. When we say new earth, we're talking about healthy earth. We're talking about aligned with the divine earth. We are talking about earth that returns to the days of old in the sense of honoring the planet and honoring our ancestors and honoring the ancient ways that have been lost or forgotten. But we're also talking about new earth that is activating and accessing newer technologies that are being gifted to us from the divine, from our structure, from the God frequency in the top of our structure. We are receiving those various light codes. We are activating them within our consciousness. We are embodying them, and then we are sharing them with humanity so humanity can up-level and heal. It's really amazing what's happening. So I am frequency is available to us, dear empaths. Just take a nice deep breath and say, I am ready to receive the new I am frequency. Deep breath. I am ready to receive the new I am frequency. Notice I said new because I am frequency, like God, like the divine, like nature, is always shifting, always changing. There's always more into the infinite. We don't want to be living in or embodying old, stale frequencies. We want the new I am frequency. Okay? So be that now, dear empaths. Be the I am frequency now. Be that energy now. Be that new future energy now. Bring the future to you now. Bring the future to your now moment by being in the I am frequency, by embodying the I am frequency, by being it. Be that energy now. Deep inhale. And just say, I am that frequency now. I am. I am that I am that frequency now. I am that frequency now. I am that I am. I am that. I am that frequency now. I am that I am. Inhale. Ooh, receive, integrate, recalibrate, accept the frequency now. Be the energy that you want to manifest, dear ones, by being the I am frequency. Be it now. So when you want to manifest something, be the I am frequency. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that I want to experience more peace in my life. Then I'm going to be that frequency of peace and I'm going to embody it. So I would say, I am the frequency of peace. I am that frequency. I am love. I am that frequency. I am blessings. I am that frequency. I am health. I am that frequency. I am playfulness. I am joy. I am calm. I am wonderment. I am bliss. I am infinite wisdom. I am that frequency. So hopefully you're understanding, I am frequency. I am frequency. Bring your future now. You want to experience peace? Be it now. You want to experience blessings? Be it now. You want health and vitality and radiance? Be it now. In your present moment, bring the I am to you. And this is how you will manifest that now. But embody the frequency, receive it, activate it, embody it. And then recalibrate moment by moment to the highest availability, the highest essence of that frequency that you want to attain. always recalibrate to whatever is available, attainable, possible, appropriate, and aligned at the highest level. Okay, so remember, those of you that watched the video last week, I was saying that there's layers upon layers within our structure, within our soul structure, and there's all kinds of different vibrations and frequencies within those different layers, or let's say those different departments, right? So when you are directed to go to a particular department or access a certain layer of consciousness within your structure, once you access that, always then recalibrate, allow yourself to recalibrate to the highest level that is available, attainable, appropriate. Like, for example, let's say you wanted to have mom made pumpkin pie. Silly example. Mom made delicious pumpkin pie. And you said, oh, there's pie. I want some, but you didn't specify how much you want. So, your brother's like, here, you can have my crumbs. I don't want crumbs. I want the pie, right? So I'd like a slice of pie, or I'd like a spoonful of pie. I'm on a diet, so I don't want to have that much pie. I'll have a spoonful of pie. Let's say you want to be very clear on what you want to receive. You don't want to half a piece of pie or the crumbs of the pie or some of the pie without the pie shell. You want a whole piece. It's a silly example. But what I'm saying to you is that when something is made available to you, be very specific in terms of what you want. And the best, I personally feel the best action is to just always ask to be recalibrated or to calibrate to the highest that's available, or that's attainable, or that's possible, or that's appropriate, that's aligned. And in that way, your spirit team, your higher self, and your divine soul structure will always give you exactly what you need so that you're never on empty. You're always on full, or maybe even in the reservoir overflowing because you've been gifted what you need. So we're talking in essence about God essence. And God essence is a frequency, and it is also I am presence. Okay. And you have this within your structure. You can activate the I am presence within your structure. So God essence is I am presence. And God presence within you is I am essence. They're one in the same. God presence, God essence. God essence is I am presence. God presence within your structure is I am essence, the essence of I am. So empaths, part of our journey and part of our gift, our invitation, is to play with words and to redefine and define and define and redefine terminology. Modern language is being offered to us versus outdated language. So we're in this really interesting dynamic, and I hope you all are getting this. We're multidimensional, okay? All of us. So we're being given this invitation to access the ancient ways and reactivate them, bringing the ancient ways, the ancient practices, the ancient traditions and honorings into our now moment. Anything that serves the highest good, but we toss the rest, right? We take what resonates, but we toss the rest, because some of us come from lineages where, quite frankly, our malefic or maleficent ancestors didn't always serve the highest light. They may have been greedy, or they may have been oppressive to certain communities. They may not have been very kind. So obviously we don't want to bring those traditions into the now, right? We want to toss those. We want to leave those dead and gone and, transmute it. But we do want to reactivate any beautiful tradition or technique, technology that will serve us now in the highest light. So we're being given an opportunity to use modern language instead of outdated language, modern technology versus outdated technology that doesn't help, doesn't serve the collective, and doesn't help humanity heal. We're also being invited to embrace nature as never before versus limiting structures, or limiting language, sticking to what is natural and what is born of the earth, what is gifted to us by God, the divine source, creator, the universe. God frequency is always, always, always expansive, not limiting. It is expansive, open. It is accepting of all. It is not limiting. God frequency is not segregating. God frequency is not separating or isolating. God frequency, I am frequency. God essence, I am presence. God presence, I am essence is expansive into the infinite. It is open and it is always searching for the highest light, the higher opportunity, the higher vibration, the higher frequency, the higher flow into the infinite. So be expansive, dear ones, dear beautiful empaths. This is an opportunity for you to receive the I am frequency, I am essence, I am presence, God essence, God frequency, and to be expansive in your consciousness and to manifest your future now. Be the future you now, the healthy you, the healed, whole you, the calm, peaceful, self-regulated you, the abundant you, the prosperous you, the creative you. Be it now by embodying the I am frequency. I am creative now. So you're extracting from the future, but not the lower mind future, the higher echelon future. You're extracting the wisdom from the team that you work with within your structure that knows who you are in the future. Another way of saying this is all that you're capable of. In your multidimensional beingness, all that is available to you right now from all the layers and structures of your consciousness, from all of the layers of consciousness and all of the vibration and frequency within your soul structure. You are fully capable of activating, extracting, downloading, decoding, recoding, all that is available within that structure now. You can have it now. It is available to you now. So we get to decide what words we want to use. For example, you can say, as you're referring to your structure, to all the divine beings that you work with, you can say divine or diamond light. You can say angel energy, angelic form, earth angel, angelic angel. So many words that you can use. You can say this universe. You can talk about oneness. You can talk about the all. You can talk about God, God frequency, God essence, God presence. I am frequency. I am presence. Shimmery, shiny diamond light, existence, magnificence, magnetic, intelligence. See all the words that you can play around with. You give form to the words. You ignite those words with your essence as you are working with your team, keeping your heart pure, honoring God, creator, source, the divine, moment by moment and breath by breath. You are embodying God frequency. You are embodying angelic energy. You are embodying the vibration of spirit. And you are therefore able to extract in your now all that you need, dear empath, all that is important for your service work, all that is important for your families, your community, your environment, your health, your wealth, your abundance, your prosperity, peace on earth. You can extract it and embody it now with your I am frequency. All right, dear ones. So before I wrap up, like I said at the beginning, many of you asked me, how do I know what department I'm in? Or how do I get to the right department? How do I know where to go within my structure so that I'm working with the right leaders, the right guardians, the right protectors, the right angels, the right ancestors, the right teachers, the right spirit guides that God has established, has given, gifted to you, gifted to me for us to be able to complete our mission work with excellence in a pristine way, and also just to make life easier, right? Just to make life easier. How can we work better, right? Like smarter, not harder, as divine empaths. So remember, you do have divine departments in the soul family, soul tribe collective. And let's talk about how we do have access to the entire team 24 hours a day. When I say the entire team, I'm talking about divine beings who serve your highest good, who love you unconditionally and only have your highest good as their pure heart intention. And these divine beings specialize in all important areas of your life. Isn't that amazing? Every single area, every single detail, every small thing, every big thing, every dream, every secret thing you've not told anybody about. You got somebody on your team who is more than happy and more than ready and more than equipped to help you manifest that thing in your life now. So there's someone who's capable within your soul structure at any given moment of helping us move through anything, good times, bad times, hard times, weird times, crazy times, chaotic times. They got us. Okay. We are undergirded. We are fully divinely supported moment by moment and breath by breath. We just have to ask and go to the correct layer of consciousness within our structure. So, dear empaths, for those of you that are ready and would like to be directed to the right department, if you will, let's do this. This is for you. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Clear your space. Prepare your heart, mind, energy, spirit to receive. Let's allow ourselves to transmute any energy, any lower frequencies, any lower vibration, anything that doesn't serve, let's toss it. We're asking our guardians and our divine angels and those divine beings that work with our structure, that exist in the highest realms of pure love and light, with God, the divine, the universe, with nature, who love us unconditionally and have only our highest good as their pure intent to bring the clear light around us now, to surround us in complete love and light, and to push out any energy, any frequency that does not serve our highest good out of our field, out of our circle, out of this fellowship now. And so in this pure, pristine, beautiful, beautiful space, we honor God, Creator, Source, Nature, this universe, within our soul temple, within our soul structure. And we honor God, Creator, Source, Nature, this universe, the all of creation, existence, within all of the layers of consciousness within our soul collective. We ask for our higher selves to step forward now at this time. And we ask for the higher selves to direct us to all of the aligned technology, support, gifts, blessings, teachings, learnings, wisdom, and anything that is needed to help us so that in this now moment we can integrate, so that we can assimilate, and so that we can activate all that we need. Deep breath, empath. And just say with me, higher, if you choose, you have free will. If you choose, higher self, please direct me to all of the aligned technology, support, wisdom, teaching, learning, blessings, offerings, gifts, and all that is needed so that I may integrate, assimilate, and activate what I need now in all important areas of my life. Deep inhales, dear ones. Higher selves, lead us to the specific teachers, guides, angels, protectors, and guardians who have exactly what we need in the areas of love, romance, friendship, health, finance, abundance, wealth, meaningful work, and our spiritual soul work and our spiritual divine sacred soul plan. Lead us, higher selves, to the correct departments, the correct vibration, the correct frequency, the correct layer of consciousness that will meet our need in all important areas and all specific areas that are on our heart now. And so, dear ones, if you choose of your free will, now or later, you can say, higher self, help me with, and you go ahead and fill in the blank. What's that thing? What's that area? Is it finances? Is it health? Is it longevity? Is it a work related situation? Is it friendship? Is it love? Is it taxes? Is it a car? Is it your dog? Is it a pet? Is it your home? Is it your living expenses? Is it utilities? What is it? Higher self, help me with. Take me to the right department that will help me with. Lead me in the correct direction that will assist me with. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Lead us, higher selves, to the right departments, the right vibrations, frequencies, layers of consciousness within our soul structure that impact all important areas of our lives so that we may amalgamate and recalibrate correctly according to all that is possible, attainable, appropriate, aligned, available, and divinely gifted to us at this time. Deep breath, empaths. Exhale, recalibrating, accepting, aligning, recalibrating, accepting, aligning, recalibrating, accepting, and aligning with the correct department, the correct layers, the correct technology, the correct vibration and frequency. May we reach the highest divine outcomes that serve our highest good and honor the highest light now and forevermore. So be it. And so it is. Ashe. Amen. Done. All right, dear ones. These are the messages that I had for you this week. Take all that resonates. Take your fair share and then some. Be greedy with it if it was for you. And toss the rest if it wasn't for you. Table it and let it be for someone else. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Embody the truth, embody the light. May peace and light be yours now and forevermore. I can't wait to see you again.